Good evening. A rainy South Louisiana. We got the Tigers and the Bulldogs coming up. Not raining in Baton Rouge, which is good. What's up, Zachary? Yeah, it's not raining in Baton Rouge, which is good. All right. So this game was supposed to start at 6:30 local time, but the weatherman, the weather didn't cooperate. What's up, Louisiana Patriot? Thank you for being a member. Just hello, Goose. What's up? Louisiana Patriot member gang in the house. There's Tigers and the Bulldogs coming up. Hello, Ron. How you doing? So it's if you're raindrops, yeah, it's raining here. So, but I don't think it's raining in Baton Rouge. Oh, how am I? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. So, but all right, but we don't have Ben McDonald on the call. We got Ronnie Rance and rather like Ben McDonald. So Luke Holman on the mound for the Tigers. Is he's been the ace, 3-0 with 30 strikeouts, 2 walks in 18 innings of work. His ERA is 0.00. So yeah, Luke Holman has been outstanding for the Tigers, man. It was raining in Baton Rouge earlier. I don't think obviously it's not now because the game is going to start, but it's raining over here on the North Shore. So, what's up, Edward O? How you doing today, man? Ah, got water and beer. Staying hydrated. Well, if I want water, I can just go outside and get some from the rain. Woo, the thunder. We got Hendrickson, McCormick, Christensen, Washman, Cushing, DeFry, Schultz, Hammond, and Stevenson. There's a lineup there for the Musketeers. Well, I said Bulldog, didn't I? I gotta change that. Hold on. The Musketeers or the Bulldog? Gotta check them here. I could have sworn I said Bulldog. Alright. So Luke Holman on the mound for the Tigers. It Musketeer. I gotta change that. I put the wrong mascot up. All right, here comes the first pitch of the game. Going to be a strike. 0-1. All right, so here comes the 1-1. Swing and miss. 1-2. All right, so 1-2 to count here to Hendrickson. The 1-2 is going to be a swing and a miss. 1 down. All right. There we go. Now I got it right. Now I got the right name up there. I have no idea why I put Bulldogs. So 1 down. And McCormick coming up. Here comes the pitch. Going to be high, 1-0. McCormick will come to the plate. Got 1 out here in the top of the first. So 1-0 is a strike. 1-1. Yeah, a little light crowd at the ballpark. I guess the rain kept everybody away over there in Baton Rouge. So 1-1 to count. The pitch going to be inside. 2-1. 2-1 to count here to to McCormick. The 2-1 is a ball outside, 3-1. So Matt McCormick, first baseman from Chicago, batting .347 on the season for the Musketeers. The 3-1 is swung on and coming on in center field and making the catch. It's clean. 2 down. Nice running catch by Paxton Kling. And there's 2 down. Oh, I think Luke Holman's our best pitcher by far. We got Bainham in left. Kavinsky in center. Forrest in right. White at third. Bradwell at short. Milam at second. Jones at first. And Brady Neal behind the plate. So Larson getting the start today in right field for the Tigers. All right, we're going to have Christensen up. That's going to be a foul. 0-1. It is pouring here. Man. So 1-1 count. Only one count here to Christensen. Pitch is foul back. 0-2. Good. So 0-2 to count. Here to Christensen. Here in the top of the first. 2 out. Nobody on. And the pitch is fouled. We'll do it again. So Holman's a transfer from Alabama. And, man, we got, he's good. Here comes the 0-2. And yeah, a little up and away. 1-2. So 1-2 to count. And Holman coming set. And the 1-2 is a grounder to third. Nice play by White. Toss to first. Got him. So the Musketeers go down in order. 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the first. It's Xavier 0, LSU coming to the plate. Man, all right. The Tigers come to the plate. Here at the bottom of the first. Shoot. I got hiccups. The bottom of the first we go. The Tigers will come to the plate. They're going to have Kling, Milam, and White be the first 3 batters up for the Tigers. All right, so get some LSU emojis in the chat. Here we go. I lost 1,000 points. What? God damn it. What's up, Paxton? How you doing? Welcome back, man. Texas is looking good. Didn't they play A&M a few days ago? We got Kling, Milam, White, Neal, Trubisky, Larson, Jones, Bainham, and Braswell. There's your batting order for the Tigers. As it is pouring down rain here. Man. Good thing it's not. Good thing it's not raining in Baton Rouge, because there'd be no game going on right now. So Luke Hoskins on the mound here for Xavier. He's from Colorado, Arvada, Colorado. He's got an ERA of 9.64, 12 strikeouts, 3 walks, and 14 innings. But he has 12 strikeouts and 14 innings. His ERA is 9.64. I mean, that's an odd. Here comes the pitch to Kling. There's a strike on 1. He must give a bunch of hits. But he strikes out. Quite a few batters. But all right. So 1-0 to Kling. Pitch. Gonna get another ball, 2-0. Ooh. Next week. Next Friday, they play Mississippi State. That's the no, that's right. Evens account at 2-2. With 2-1, 2-2. I think they're the wrong. I think they're the wrong count on the screen. I think it's two. Here's a foul. I'm about to keep track of the balls and strikes because they're not doing a good job on the screen. I think it's 3-2 to count. I have to give me a little clicker. Here we go. Now they changed it. Now it's 1-2. They don't even know what the count is on the screen. 1-2. That's a foul. Stay alive. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep. In my head, I'm gonna keep balls and strikes in my head. But then when you look up at the screen, it shows a different count that you think it is. You get confused, or I get confused anyway. But there's a 1-2. That's outside. 2-2. But they always LSU's playing Kentucky in softball tonight. It's 2-2, and that's a foul ball. It's going on right now. They just started. They were in a rain delay in Lexington. So I think the softball just started like the last half hour or so. They lost that girl, Danica Coffey. I think she tore her ACL, which that sucks. Here's the 2-2. That's 3-2. I'm getting rain. No, there's no snow where I am, man. We rarely get snow. 3-2 pitch is strike 3 looking. As Clean stared at it. 1 down. 1 down. So Clean strikes out. We got Hendrickson in left, Schultz in center, Walkman in right, Heyman at third, Stevenson at short, Cushing at second, McCormick at first, and DePry behind the plate for the Musketeers. All right, so Stephen Milam coming to the plate. And the pitch is going to be a foul down the right field line, 0-1. Milam is a freshman from Las Cruces, New Mexico. He's batting .415 on the year. Has 10 RBIs, no homers. Here's a base hit, center field. So Milam gets the first hit of the game. 1 out single for Milam. You got bipolar weather. It rains here. Snows here. Once every, probably, 7-8 years. Last time it snowed was 2018. So, seems like every 8-9 years it snows. Probably every 8 to 10 years. So, we got a few more years till maybe we get snow again. That's pitched to White low, 1-0. And most of the times we get snow, it's not really, much of anything. But the last time it snowed in 2018, it actually snowed pretty good, like 4 inches. Here's a 1-0. It's 2-0. And I'm in South Louisiana. But, for us to get 4 inches of snow, geez, that's like a blizzard. Here's the base hit the middle as White goes up the middle. The Tigers have 2 on and 1 out. LSU softball team, they still are undefeated. They've been playing well, but one of their better players got hurt. And Coffey, their leadoff hitter, that plays third base, and she's one of their better players, and she got hurt. She's gonna be out for the year. That kind of sucks. It is raining. Slow down. All right, we're going to have Brady Neal come to the plate. So Neal batsman from the left side. And the pitch is a ball 1-0. That was outside. 1-0. Where's Goose? I don't know. I don't know where Goose is. Here's the 1-0. That ball's popped up left field. Going back, traveling well to the wall, and caught. It was off the wall. It's not caught. And Milam will hand around third, and he'll come home, and he is going to be in there. And so Neal gets a little fortunate there that the left hitter couldn't make the catch, went off the wall, and the Tigers lead 1-0. Man, that ball kept carrying and carrying and carrying. Man. Well, Texas always had a good baseball team. I think that left hitter could have caught that. But Texas always had a good baseball team. We got Trubisky up. That's going to be a ball, 1-0. I think Shreveport gets ice a lot, like Dallas. They get ice, I think often. Here's the 1-0. It's going to be a strike, 1-1. So, 1-1 counted to Hayden Trubisky. And the 1-1 is going to be a strike, 1-2. Now, talk about the baseball with Oklahoma and Texas coming in next season. I mean, it's you can't play everybody in baseball. Here's the 1-2, and that's just missed. I'm just wondering how they work the schedules. I think it's going to rotate everybody every year because you can't play everybody. 2-2 pitch. That ball swung on, hit the center field, going back and making the catch. Runner should tag and come home, and they do, and it's 2-0. And Tommy White comes across the plate. Yes, I've been to Shreveport before. I have been to Shreveport before. We got runners at third base. It's both runners, one runner scores, and one base runner moves to third. Now we're going to have Larson do up. So Larson getting the start today in right field. So no Pearson. The pitch is a ball 1-0. What's up, Brian? So 1-0 to count. The pitch is grounded. It's second, and they'll toss them out. That's going to end the inning. But the Tigers get 2 runs. They leave 1. We'll go to the second. LSU 2, Xavier 0. But I think Texas will do good in football and baseball in the conference. Texas always had a good baseball team historically. So, what's up with Mario? All right, so we go to the top of the. I forgot to put a run for the board. I forgot to put another on the board. 2-0. I forgot to put the second run on the board. So it's 2-0. We're going to the second inning of work. Yeah, Texas does have a lot of resources over there. And with NIL, everybody wants to get paid now. So, Saban kind of reiterated that about after they lost to Michigan, all these players talking about transferring and money, and college football is screwed, man. They never should have done this. They just should have stayed the old ways. And you got paid on the table. Yeah, Michigan's going to have a new quarterback. J.J. McCarthy, of course, going pro, but oh well. So this NIL and transfer portal is just ruined college sports. Players just leaving after 1 year, going somewhere else because I'm not playing enough. I'm not getting paid enough. They just should have kept it like it was. You got paid on the table. Everybody knows the players got paid. Since the beginning of time, players have gotten compensated. But the Washman do up here for Xavier. That ball hit to right field. That's going to be trouble if it gets in the gap, but it's foul. 0-1. But those days are gone. The Pandora's box is open. NIL is here to stay. The transfer portal is here to stay. It is what it is. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be a ball 1-1. Anyway. Yeah, Notre Dame should have a good year next year. Here's a 1-1. And say strike at the knees, 1-2. Should. On paper, yeah. On paper, Notre Dame should have a good season. The Washman last week in 4 games was batting .600. Here's a 1-2, swing and a miss. As Holman gets his second strikeout. 1 down. Yeah, I know. Talk about Texas A&M. I can't wait till they play Texas in football next year. Oh man, I hope they're not playing at the same time as we play Oklahoma. No, I want to do that game on YouTube when A&M plays Texas. Here's a pitch. That's 1-0. So Cushing up. That's going to be must see TV. Those guys haven't played since 2011, and now they're going to be playing football again. Always like watching that game. 1-0. That's a strike. 1-1. Well, baseball is a marathon, not a sprint. Sometimes it takes batters some time to adapt. Here they pop up. Shallow right field. Coming on is Larson. 2 down. 2 down. Anyway, 2 down. We got Pry coming up. I think that's how they're going to pronounce that. Larson getting the start today in right field. There's a pitch. Going to be a ball 1-0. And the 1-0 coming to the plate. It's 2-0. Oh, it wouldn't hit him. It was up and in. Too far up and in. Hit him. I actually don't want to see any more teams in the SEC. I mean, we already don't play. We already don't play everybody anyway. And I don't know what they're. These super conferences are coming, so I don't know why I'm. It's going to happen. We're going to have 2 conferences, like the NFL does. They'll toss the first. I think that's what's coming eventually. In the next 5-10 years, we're going to have 2 conferences, Big Ten and the SEC, and there's going to be divisions in those, like the NFL has. Here they swing and miss. 0-1. I think that's what they're trending towards. I mean, anybody with a brain can see what they're trying to do, and I don't like it at all. Actually, I miss the regional rivalries, but it's gone. Here's the 0-1. There's a ball 1-1. Gone. Oh man, I'm gonna be biased and say LSU. I'm gonna be biased, but I did like seeing Texas beat USC in '05. There's a 1-1. It's out of play. I did like watching Texas beat USC that night. I remember that was like after Katrina. I was homeless at the time. My ex-wife and I were homeless. I remember that was fun watching them beat USC. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's going to end the top of the second. That's strikeout number 3 there for Holman. So we'll go to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Tigers. I think they're going for. I think they're doing 2 conferences like the NFL does. I hope they kind of. I mean, look what they're already doing. Look what they're doing with the Big Ten. You got USC and UCLA, Washington, and Oregon in the Big Ten on the West Coast. Sense, man. And then you got Stanford and Cal in the Atlantic Coast Conference. You got 2 teams on the Pacific Coast going to be in the Atlantic Coast Conference. Tell me that makes any sense, man. I miss the days, when you had the SEC, you had the Southwest Conference, you had the Big 8, you had all those regional rivalries that were there with those conferences, but that's all gone now, man. Yeah, I just don't know how some of these schools, smaller schools, are gonna survive. Once everything gets sorted out and football breaks away from the NCAA, the Power 5 schools break away. What's gonna happen with like these smaller schools like Xavier, Miami, Ohio, Bowling Green? I mean, these small schools. What's going to happen with their athletic programs? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know how they can survive. I don't know. All right, we got Jared Jones due up here for the the BCS was actually pretty cool, honestly. Here's the pitch. It's a ball 1-0. The BCS was actually fun. I remember waking up and when LSU was going to play Oklahoma. The 1-0 is a ground ball, a fair ball. Down the third base line, tossed the first, got him. That was exciting. When LSU was going to play Oklahoma for the national title in 2003, when he woke up that Sunday after he found out LSU was number 2 in the BCS, I was like, holy cow, man, they're going to play for a national title. I never thought I would see that in my life. So 1 down, we're going to have Bainham do up. BCS. Here's a pitch. Looks the bunt. Taking it for a ball. So 1-0. Here to Bainham. So Hoskins comes set, and the 1-0 is 2-0. Texas beating Texas Tech. Yeah, y'all playing conference. I can't wait till next weekend. That's when LSU plays Mississippi State. When conference play starts. Here's the 2-0. That's 3-0. Although Mississippi State's not really good this year in baseball, but still a conference game. And it's still a rivalry in baseball. LSU Mississippi State's a rivalry in baseball. There's a 3-0. That's ball 4. Hopefully we can play them every single year. Once Texas and Oklahoma come in this SEC next year. That's 2 more teams coming in. They're gonna have to find a way to put somebody on the schedule, but hopefully we keep Mississippi State. I want to keep Mississippi State and Arkansas every year. Those are the 2 I want to keep. To play every single year in baseball. Here's the pitch to Braswell. He swings that first pitch swinging. And in center field, drops down for a base hit and gets behind the outfielders and goes all the way to the wall. And Warner's going to score. It's 3-0 Tigers as Bainham will score, and I think Braswell got a triple out of that. Man, that was not good outfielding by the outfielders there, and for Xavier for the Musketeers, it's it got behind the left fielder and the center fielder. It bounced right in front of him. The left fielder needs to come back and back that up behind the center fielder for that same reason, but he didn't do his job there. But Braswell gets a triple. So Braswell on at third base. We're gonna have Clean back in the top fielder. I still can't get over these oven mitts that they wear on the base pass. I still can't get over it. Could you imagine Ricky Henderson wearing that? Paxton Clean bunts it up in the air. Luckily, it goes out of play. 0-1. I can't get over these oven mitts that they wear now. I guess they're worried about getting their hands stepped on. Yeah. Like I said, Ricky Henderson would never wear something like that. So 0-1 to Clean. And the pitch is they go back to third, and Braswell's back safely. He almost got picked off there. Vegas has Oklahoma 7-5 in football. Man, I gotta look and see who they got coming back. Yeah, Braswell almost got picked off at third. He was lucky he got back. But they do have a tough schedule. Here's the 1-1. There's a strike. 1-2. I'm gonna say over. I'm gonna say they go 8-4 or 9-3. I'm gonna say over. I'm gonna say over. I'll say they go 8-4. Here's the 1-2 to Clean. And it's swinging in a miss. Man, Clean is struck out for twice already. 2 down. What's up, Isaiah? How you doing? Yeah, Notre Dame is gonna have to join the conference eventually, man. Yeah, Notre Dame is probably going to join the Big Ten. When these super conferences come about, Notre Dame will be in a conference then. They'll have to be. Here's a pitch to Milam. He fouls that out of play. United States, no, that's not a thing in the U.S. It's not, no. Yes, once March Madness comes around, I plan on it. Here's the 0-1, 20 minutes, and I'll also have a a bracket challenge. Once the basketball tournaments start, I'll put together that March Madness bracket. And it's in the dirt, 1 and 2. So, yeah, that's. I agree, Paxton. What's going to happen with Kansas, Baylor, school? Like that. What's going to happen with those? What's going to happen with those schools? All these small schools. I mean, that I don't know. I don't think anybody knows. Here's a 1-2. That ball's hit up in the air, foul territory. It's going to be into the seats. I mean, is everybody that's left over that's not going to be in the super conferences, maybe they should have their own league and crown their own national champion. Yes, I saw the Pelicans were up big earlier. Here's the 1-2, and it's about out of play. Yeah, I just don't know what's going to happen with these small schools that don't have the athletic budget like these bigger schools have. They don't bring in the revenue. What's going to happen with them? I mean, everybody knows that. Here's the 1-2. That ball's hit to center field and going to be not caught. It goes over his head. Run's going to score. It's 4-0. I think the center fielder took a bad angle there as Milam gets another double. I think the center fielder made a bad run there to the ball. Well, it's going to be 4-0. And where's the left fielder at? I mean, man, he's like, did he just like park his ass in left field, didn't even move? Talk about football. Not in basketball. No, Kansas and Baylor are good in basketball. There's a strike going. No, football is going to break away. All the other sports are, I think, will still be governed by the incident, like baseball, basketball, wrestling. Football is going to break away. Here's the 0-1. Here's a ground ball to short. And toss to first, and they got White. That's going to end the second. But the Tigers get 2 more runs. We'll go to the third. It's 4-0. But, I think basketball is going to be okay. I think they'll be able to still be governed by the NCAA. But football is going to be a problem for some of these smaller schools. Because what if these big schools don't play them anymore? And they don't get those $1 million paychecks. When Grambling plays at LSU or Louisiana Tech, they get like $1 million just to come play them and get beat. No. Can't operate with that. They can't operate with the money, man. Without the money, man. I would have released Michael Thomas a few years ago. Saints need a total rebuild. They need to get rid of everybody from the Sean Payton era. Alvin Kamara, Michael Thomas, Taysom Hill. They all need to go. The Saints need a rebuild. I don't know why they're holding on to hope like they're going to go to the playoffs and they haven't made the playoffs in 3 years. They didn't make the playoffs in Sean Payton's last year, and they haven't made the playoffs in Dennis Allen's first 2 years. And but they think that we're just a player away, man, from competing for what, man? The crappy ass NFC South. Yeah, Michael Thomas needs to go. We need a total rebuild. I would have got rid of him a few years ago. Kamara needs to go. Kamara needs to go somewhere else where he can win, man. Kamara's not going to win. Kamara's not going to win anything here. The Saints aren't going to go to the Saints. Not going to the playoffs. They're not going to no Super Bowl or. Kamara needs to go somewhere where he can get a ring. He's not going to get one here. All right, so Luke Holman back out of the mound for his third inning of work. He already has 3 strikeouts in 2 innings. So he was the SEC co-pitcher of the week on March 4th. As how'd Alabama let this guy go? I guess money, right? I guess NIL. That's what I'm thinking. So Schultz due up. That's a strike on 1. Must be NIL. Because Luke Holman, man. I don't know how Bama let him go. Here's the 0-1. It's a strike. 0-2. He's by far our best pitcher. He's by far our best pitcher. It's not even close. Here's the 0-2. And that's going to be a ball 1-2. Yeah, I mean, I really don't. I wouldn't. I just think. I mean, for Kamara's sake, I hope they trade him so he goes somewhere else. Maybe get a ring somewhere. Here's the 1-2, 2-2. I'd like to see Alvin Kamara get a ring somewhere, but it's not going to be with. It's not going to be with the Saints. So 2-2 pitch here to Schultz. That's 3-2. So 3 straight pitches missed. Yeah, all depends who they get matched up with. I don't think they match up well against Denver. Minnesota, Clippers. Not sure about OKC if they can. I don't know. I'm not sure they can beat OKC in a 7-game series either. Uh, Pelicans gonna have a hard time in the playoffs. Here's a 3-2 and spout out of play. They do. They had to get a new pitch com. Little. Don't get me started on pitch com. Why are they so afraid of sign stealing all of a sudden? 3-2 pitch. That's ball 4. I mean, sign stealing has been going on in baseball for over 100 years. Yeah, I know OKC is kind of young, but the Pelicans haven't been in the playoff that much, so not like we're a veteran team, but all right. So Hammond due up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's is it Hammond or Stevenson? Stevenson. So Grant Stevenson due up. And toss the first, and Schultz back safely. I don't have any fire. I'm out of fireball. Or did I miss Schultz? Oh, I might have missed a batter. I got beer though. I got enough beer to last me all night. Here's the 0-1. That ball hit to center field, hit well. Going back, it's clean at the short of the warning track. Makes the catch. 1 down. So clean read that ball perfectly off the bat. So 1 down here in the 3rd inning. All right, so Hendrickson up. I did miss a batter. Here's a swing left field. And Bainham's there. And makes the catch. 2 down. So 2 down in the inning. But you 15 deep. I just started. I'm young. I'm young. I'm old. Young. Man, I wish I was young. I'm old. So McCormick up. If I was 25, yeah, I'd be 15 deep right now, about almost 9 o'clock. Yeah. So McCormick up. I'm not 25 years old anymore. Here's the pitch. In the dirt ball. It's a wild pitch. And Water will go to second. Yeah, so you're young. If I was 24, yeah. 24, 25, yeah, I'd be out by now. I'd be out like at a bar. Maybe getting ready. I know 8:40 is kind of early to go out when you're 24 years old. That's when all the old people are going out. Here's the pitch. There's a strike, 1-1. Yeah, that's when I was that age. I'm like, I don't want to go out. I don't want to go out about 8:30. That's when all the old people go out. Like me, like I am now. Here's a 1-1. I'm that person. 2-1. Yeah, I'm that person that said, "Oh, I don't want to go out and party with those old people." You don't go out about 9 o'clock, 9:30, 10 o'clock. That's when all the young people went out. So 2-1 and count here to McCormick. And the pitch is a strike. Ooh, high strike, 2-2. Ooh, the Suns in a 7-game series. And it had to be. The Pelicans would have to have home court. If the Suns had home court, I would say no. If the Pelicans had home court, I would say they had a chance. Here's a toss a second, but nobody was there. That was kind of a weird throw. Oh, now we're gonna pick. No, we're gonna have a pitching pitching powwow on the mound. Oh, good. I'll give me a second to get a beer. Oh. Yeah, I just think that if the Pelicans had to play, on the road in a 7-game series, I don't think they'll win. They're gonna have to have home court somehow. They're gonna have to get to the 4 seed. That way they'll have home court for at least one round in the playoffs. But if they got to go to Minnesota, OKC, Denver, if they got to go to Denver for a 7-game series, uh, they're not beating Denver. So 2-2 to count. Here to McCormick. That altitude will get to us. Here's a foul to play. Quit drinking. I slow down a little bit. Although I do drink quite a bit during football season. When there's a football games every Saturday and Sunday, the Saints and LSU, I do drink quite a bit then. But 2-2 pitch. That's 3-2. Most times after that, I kind of slow down a little. I don't drink much at all then after the football season. All right, so 3-2 to count. There's Holman kind of struggling here in the third with his control. And the pitch is swinging and a miss. There we go. Strike 3. That's going to end the top of the third. That's his 4th strikeout. 4 strikeouts there for Holman through 3 innings. That's pretty good ratio there. Yeah, what's up, 42 said hi. Yeah, you got to stay hydrated. You ever watch Stale Cracker on YouTube? Anybody know who he is? He's kind of a interesting character. Why can't I? Yeah. I don't think there's many people that can keep up with the Joker, man. Jokic is the best. He's the best player, man. He should have won the MVP last year, but they didn't want to give it to him again. That'd have been like, 3 years in a row he would have won the MVP? They didn't want to give it to him last year. He was the best player last year. And then they gave... Embiid's... I like Embiid. Embiid's a good player. But the Joker was the best player last year. So, but Joker. I like Jokic, man. He's a good player. Oh, that's right. The UFL, what's that? What it is now? UFL. Yeah, stale crackers hating crawfish prices. Yeah, I mean, we usually don't get crawfish. Usually in March, like middle of March, we usually have a crawfish boil. But with the crawfish prices right now, I think I'm just going to have some fried shrimp. But man, yeah, crawfish prices, they're freaking insane. Hopefully, we can have some next few months. Crawfish boil. So Neil will do it. Neil at the plate, and that's a ground ball to first. Hope so. Yeah, ground ball to first, 1 down. McCormick, that's in the bag, 1 down. Celtics. West is tricky. Put Trubinsky up. Pitch is a base hit left field. So Travinsky gets a base hit to left. Man. Oh, do I want to go on a limb and say the Clippers? Man. Do I want to go out on a limb and pick the Clippers? Man. Out the West? I don't know, man. West is kind of tough. So Larson's up. Swing to miss. I'm gonna say the Celtics and the. I am gonna say the Clippers. Celtics and the Clippers. I'm gonna go off the wall and say the Clippers come in, get in the finals. Here's a base hit right field as Larson gets a base hit to right. We got first and second. So Larson gets a base hit. Base hit there by Larson. Then we're gonna have Jones do up. You don't trust Tatum in the clutch. Well, they got to the finals a few years ago. Lost to the Warriors, right? Was it the Warriors? Just a pitch to Jones. That's a ball. 1-0. So 1-0 to count here to Jones. He's 0 for 1. He has 5 homers, 15 RBIs on the season. And then 1-0, 2-0. Two and 0 to count. We got first and second and 1 out. Here's a pitch. Next, did he go around? I think so. Huh? No. The umpire call. I think he went around. He went around. 2-1. Yeah, he went around. 2-1. Pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2. You got the Milwaukee Bucks and the Nuggets in there. That's not a bad pick at all. That's really not a bad pick at all. 2-2. It's strike 3 looking, man. Jones, come on. Swing the bat with 2 strikes, man. Swing the bat. Giannis versus the Joker. Yeah, it would be kind of Jokic in the. How many teams the SEC get in the playoff next year? Because they're probably going to expand the playoffs again in a few years. But next year, I'll say 2. Well, you know what? No, I'm gonna say 3. Here's a pitch to Bainham. A strike 0-1. I'm gonna say 3. They'll get the SEC champion in. They'll get the loser of the SEC championship, and then one other team. I'll say 3. I'll say 3. The SEC champ, the loser of that game, and then they'll have the next highest ranked SEC team. Here's a pop up and caught. By the third base, it makes a catch on the infield grass, and that's going to end the inning. The Tigers lead 2. We'll go to the 4th. It's 4-0. All right. Out the 4th we go. You're right. You know, it's all about matchups. It's who gets, who gets matched up. Who gets matched up with who in the playoffs? I think LSU getting the man. You know, they got. I have to see them. I have to see them play some games, man, with their defense. Their defense was so horrible last year. They can't possibly get any worse on defense, right? I mean, all the changes we made on defense. We fired a whole defensive staff. We brought a whole new defensive staff in. There's no way they can be the same defense, right? There's just no way. I mean, can't be. The offense will take a step back. LSU might make the NIT, which is kind of surprising. When the season started, I didn't think LSU was going to be have any kind of chance to make any kind of postseason basketball. But they got a chance to make the NIT. App is all glitchy. I'll get back in. All right. Here comes a pitch to the plate. Going to be a ball 1-0. We got Christensen due up. Yeah, I want to see LSU play against USC. There's a 1-0. There's a 2-0. There's no Jaden Daniels this year. There's no Malik Neighbors. No Brian Thomas. LSU offense is going to be not going to be like what was, of course, Stockton was last year. 2-0. And going to be a strike, 2-1. You went around. Had to go down to first. I'm curious about the offense and the defense next year. 2-1 is fouled, 2-2. Because Jaden Daniels was just outstanding. He just with his legs, man, he just extended plays. Of course, won the Heisman. So Nussmeier obviously doesn't have the legs that he does, but Nussmeier has probably got a better arm. Is a 2-2 pitch going to miss? Wow, going to miss. Man, 3-2. Man, where'd that pitch miss? Huh? See, the camera's kind of not really, kind of on an angle. It's not really, kind of hard to tell. 3-2 pitch. That ball is foul out of play. Get a cat. I mean, it's all about matchups, man. Basketball is all about matchups and home court, and because some teams don't match up well with other teams. 3-2 pitch. It's ball 4. What's up, Giants fan? How you doing? Thank you for popping on in. How you doing tonight on this Friday night? As I think the rain finally stopped here, which is good. Now the frogs are going to be all out. The frogs and the lizards and the geckos and all those things. So Washman due up here for Xavier. Top of the 4th. Got a man on and nobody out. I gotta move the guy over. How to play 1-1. I think they might be waiting till don't they have to wait till the next calendar season with the NFL? Do all those trades. Something with the salary cap. Here's the 0-1. Gonna miss. I think I don't know. I'm not really good with the salary cap, the NFL, but I know there's a calendar season with the NFL. It ends at a certain time, and if you trade somebody before the end, you can hurt the cap and some shit like that. They might be waiting for the calendar season to roll over. There's a 1-1 gonna miss. 2-1. If you release somebody on this date, the cap hit is this amount. But if you wait like 10 days, it goes down. So I'm not really good with those financials. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Wish I was. I was never really good at math and all those stuff. So 2-2 to count. Here to Washman. Got 1 on and nobody out. 2-2 pitch. It's 3-2. Yeah, if I'm San Francisco, I definitely want to keep Brandon Ayuk. I wanted the Saints to draft him several years ago. 3-2 pitch. That ball is crushed to left, but it's going to be foul. Man. Yeah, I really wanted the Saints to get Ayuk several years ago when he came out. Man, that'd be awesome if he play for the Saints. So 3-2 to count. Yeah, if I'm San Francisco, I want to keep him. 3-2 pitch and hit him. And that's up and in. So Holman losing his control a little bit here. Yeah, I agree. I think Ayuk is better. I agree. I agree with that. I think Ayuk is better than Deebo Samuel. The catch that he made against Detroit, man, that was. I mean, who makes that catch, man? I mean, who makes that catch? Serious. I mean, it's like, man, that catch was like he made the catch, really? How? All right, so Jay Johnson going to come and talk to Holman, who's kind of been struggling the last 2 innings. This is the first time this year that he's actually I think been visited twice on the mound. So but he's human, right? I'm human. We got 2 on and nobody out here in the 4th. We're gonna have Cushing do up. With 2 walks and 2 hit batsmen tonight. His first 3 starts, he had 2 walks and 1 hit batsman. So he's kind of done the same thing today. Man, we took him 3 games before this. Here's a pitch, swing and miss. 0-1. So Cushing is 0-1. Swing and miss. 0-2. You be okay with them trading Debo? No, man. All depends what you get back, what you can get back for him. But the salary cap makes it hard to keep players, especially when they come up and their contract comes up for renewal and they want to increase. That's outside 1 and 2. The quarterback salaries have really gotten out of hand, in my opinion. I mean, they're up to what, 50 million, 60 million. I mean, how can you pay a quarterback $60 million a year and then pay everybody else? The math doesn't work out, man. The 1-2 and 2 and 2. I mean, that math I can do kind of easily. Am I going to stream any free agency? I mean, if the Saints make a move, I gotta make a Michael Thomas video. Give my thoughts about that. But it's not official yet. 2-2 pitch and didn't go around 3 and 2. When Michael Thomas officially gets released by the Saints, I'll make a video. But I mean, it looks like he's getting released. I mean, the relationship is broken. He's not coming back. 3-2 pitch, and it's strike 3. Look at the knees. 1 down. But I could make a video about Michael Thomas because he's not going to be with the Saints next year. Man. So Cushing thought that was ball 4. He thought that was below his knees. But now he's still yelling at the umpire. Yeah, he's still yelling at the umpire. Surprised they didn't toss him. How these umpires, that looked a little low, man. That looked a little low, but I'll take it. 1 down. No, he'll play somewhere else. Here's a swing to miss. To Depry. Yeah, Michael Thomas will play somewhere else. But Depry. So Dupre's due up. Yeah, Schultz is the batter that I missed earlier. Here's the 0-1 going to miss. 1-1. Dupre at the plate here for Xavier. Somebody will pick Michael Thomas up. Somebody will. I think he still has a lot of talent. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. So Holman has but 5 strikeouts so far. He's heading to count 1-2 here to Dupre. Pitch. And swing and a miss. 2 down. Strikeout number 6. So Holman has 6 strikeouts. The Tigers have had some close games in that. Some close games in baseball. I think their pitching overall will be better than last year. Overall. Of course, we don't have Skeens on the mound. Here's Schultz due up. That's 1-0. Yeah, this is the guy that I missed. So Garrett Schultz, he struck out first time up. The 1-0 is foul trade back. 1-1. The Celtics play the Suns tomorrow night. LSU plays Xavier at 5 o'clock Central tomorrow. So 1-1 account. Here to Schultz. And the 1-1 gonna miss. 2-1. I miss the days of catchers putting down like 1 for fastball. 2-1 pitch. That's a strike. 2-2. Yeah, this is the time. After the All-Star break for the NBA is an exciting time. So 2-2 to count. Here to Schultz. 2-2. Going to be strike 3 looking. And so that's going to be the other strikeout for Holman. That's number 7. Number 7 on the evening. We'll go to the 5th. It's 4-0 Tigers. Yeah, I know. Mississippi State's not that good on paper anyway. But we'll see what the Tigers do next weekend in baseball. But Steph Curry got hurt. See him might get hurt. Go back. Oh, man, how am I doing my beer? Beer. I might as well get another one while I'm up. Yeah, hope yeah. I don't want to see my get. I don't like seeing players get injured. All right, so Luke Holman has 7 strikeouts so far for the Tigers today in 4 innings of work. Man, he's looking like Paul Skeens. I mean, I hate to I don't like to compare players because every player is they're themselves. You know. Oh, he's another Paul Skeens. No, he's Luke Holman. But he's putting up Paul Skeens numbers. So Braswell up. The ball 1-0. with his strikeouts. So Braswell is 1 for 1 with an RBI triple. And the 1-0 is a strike. 1-1. In baseball, I know they were second in the West. Here's the 1-1. That ball's hit to right field, but it's going to be foul. Yeah, I think they had Arkansas winning the West. That's what the media thinks, but that's nothing. So 1-2 to count. Here's a ground ball to the third, and 1 down. So Braswell grounds out, 1 down. So Paxton Clean will come to plate. I can't wait to play Arkansas in baseball. Here's a pitch. Down low, 1-0. Yeah, I like playing Arkansas, and I like playing Mississippi State in baseball every year. Those are the two that I look forward to. Here's a 1-0. And 2-0. Oh, yeah, it poured here about an hour ago. Well, it's been raining up to about an hour ago, I should say. Here's the 2-0. 3-0. Here when the maybe stopped within the last half hour or so. 3-0 to Clean, and ball 4. So Paxton gets on with a 1-out walk. All right, so we got another base runner on. So Clean gets on. It's gonna bring up Milam to the plate. In baseball, I get it. I don't. Baseball, I can. Oh no. I just don't know what they're gonna. I just don't know what they're gonna do when Oklahoma and Texas come in. Are they gonna have like one team you play every year? Because there's a pitch to Milam, strike on 1. With 16 teams in the conference now, it's virtually impossible to play everybody in conference in baseball. I don't know how they're gonna work that out. But here's the 0-1. It's popped up left field and makes a catch. 2 down. But I mean, if we had like 3 teams we played permanently every year in baseball, I think Alabama would have to be in that also. I think it had to be Alabama, Mississippi State, and Arkansas. If we had 3 baseball teams we played every single year, and then you rotate everybody else. But it's tough. We got rivalry with Florida. Florida's a rivalry in baseball, but we can't play everybody now every year. You can't play everybody. It sucks. It's like in football. It's gotten to a point where you can't play everybody. Swing to miss, and runner goes to second, and Clean's in there safe. Man. So count goes to 0-2, but Clean's still second. Yeah, isn't Embiid, isn't he still hurt? Isn't I think Embiid's still hurt. Well, he might be out. His foot might come off. His foot might came off the bag. Oh, they're gonna look at this. Kling might have been off the bag. He went. His hands there, and oh, it's off. I think he's out. I think Kling's gonna be out at second. I think his hand came off the bag, and the infielder still had the glove on him. That's what it looked like. Oh, kind of hard to. Yeah. Yeah, Alabama's. I mean, they're not gonna lose 6 games. Everybody's they're gonna suck. They're gonna. I mean, they're not. Alabama's not going 6-6. They're not going 7-5. They're going 9-3, 10-2. I think they still have enough talent on that team to win 9 games easily. I don't think it's going to be as bad as some people are hoping that Alabama does. The wheels aren't going to fall off after 1 year. So, but they're not gonna have the run ever again like they had before with Saban. And they won 6 titles in like 13 years. I mean, that's not gonna happen again, man. But I don't think Alabama's gonna be a 6-6 football team. They'll be like everybody else. They'll be 9-3, 10-2, 8-4, maybe. Depends upon who they get matched up with on the road. Oh, did they say he was safe? Wow. All right, so the call on the field stands, man. Yeah, I'm. All right, so man, that was close though. All right, so 0-2 to count here to Tommy White. Come on, Tommy, hit one of the bleachers. Fair. 0-2 pitch. High 1-2. So 1-2 to count here to Tommy White. At in 345, 2 homers. So hasn't really hit the home run ball that I had thought. Here's a foul. I thought he'd have more than 2 home runs at this point in the season, but it is what it is with him. He has. So 1-2 to count. 1-2. Here to White. 1-2 pitch. That's a base. With the ground ball to third, and they got him. Man, what a play. As a shortstop threw him out. That's going to end the inning. So Kling gets thrown out of third base. Nice play by the shortstop. That's going to end the inning. Man. That was a nice play by the shortstop. That was his only play to third base. And got Kling. And he was out. Yeah, I have no idea the third base coach was waving around because third base coach was waving around and he's getting tagged out. That's kind of weird, dude. Top fifth? No. Top fifth. That's kind of weird play there by the third base coach to wave him on in when the ball wasn't even in the outfield. All right. So top of the fifth inning we go. All right, here we go. All right, so we go to the top of the fifth inning. It's 4-0 Tigers. Here we go. So Hammond due up here for Xavier. The pitch, the ball, 1-0. So 1-0, 1-0 to count here to Luke Hammond. Pitch going to be fouled out of play. 1-1. So 1-1 to count here to Hammond. We're in the top of the fifth. 1-1 is hit foul again. 1-2. So 1-2 to count. Christian Little is warming up in the Tiger bullpen. There's Holman at 76 pitches. So he's thrown a lot of pitches so far. Here's the 1-2, and it's 2-2. 2-2 to count here to Hammond. Pitch going to be a ground ball to short. And Braswell throws the first, and 1 down. Good pick there by Jones. 1 down. Good pick there by Jones, and there's 1 down here in the fifth. That's going to bring up Stevenson to the plate. So Stevenson due up. The pitch could be a swing and a miss. 0-1 as he went around. All right, so 0-1 to count here to Stevenson. Stevenson. Pitch to outside, 1-1. And the 1-1 is strike. 1-2. One-two pitch to the plate. Going to be in there for strike 3. Looking. 2 down. 2 down. That strikeout number 8 here for Holman in 5 2/3. So 8 strikeouts here for Holman. Here comes the pitch to Hendrickson. That's going to be a ball 1-0. So 1-0 to count here to Hendrickson. And the pitch. Going to be a ground ball. Go back to the pitcher, and he'll toss to Jones. That's going to retire the side. But Xavier goes down in order 1, 2, 3 here in the fifth. Bottom 5 we go, and it's still 4-0 Tigers. Be right back. Back. All right, so we go to the bottom of the fifth. The fifth. Arkansas is number 2 in the country. LSU's 3, Florida's 4, A&M is 5, Tennessee 8, Vanderbilt 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got 3, 4, 6. 6 teams in the top 10 in the SEC. Yeah, 6 teams in the top 10 in the SEC. Here's a pitch to Neal. Swing and a miss. 1-1. That's crazy, man. They got 6 teams, top 10 baseball. Here's the 0-1. Here's a ground ball right side. And 1 down. So 1 down here in the bottom of the fifth. That's going to bring up Travinsky. So Travinsky will come to the plate here for Tigers. Hayden Travinsky will come to the plate here in the bottom of the fifth inning. And the pitch is going to be a ball 1-0. So Travinsky singled. He also has a sacrifice fly. The 1-0 is 2-0. Ball rolls to the backstop. 2-0. Two and 0 to count here to Hayden Travinsky. And the 2-0 is in it for a strike. 2-1. Two and one our count here to Travinsky. Hoskins still out there for the Musketeers. The pitch. Here's a foul. Evens the count to 2-2. Count to 2-2 here to Hayden Travinsky. And the 2-2 is swung on center field, going back and making the catch. In front of the warning track, 1 down. 2 down. 2 down, excuse me. It's 2 down. Going to bring up Larson to the plate. So Larson coming to the plate. Pitch is a strike. 0-1. So Ashton Larson is up. He's 1 for 2 with a single. He's batting 625 on the year. Here's the 0-1. It's bounced in the dirt. Hit the umpire. So it's 1-1. So Larson, little limited action, but he is batting 625 on the season. So his stats are what they are. I mean, they did get hit like right. I think that ball went up and hit him in the Adam's apple area, or had a hurt. So 1-1 to count. Pitch, swing and a miss. 1-2. The Cavaliers just beat the T-Wolves. Yeah, they didn't. That's pretty good. That's a good win. There's a 1-2 in the dirt. Is Towns playing or is he hurt? I thought I saw something about Towns being hurt. So 2-2 to count here to Larson. That's a good win, but that's still a good win for the Cavaliers, beating T-Wolves. 2-2 pitch in there for strike 3. Looking, that's going to end the inning, man. So Larson strikes out. We'll go to the 6th. 4th and Tigers. I thought I saw right where he was injured. Man. That's still a good. That's still a very good win there for the Cavs, even though Towns isn't playing. As we go, we're rolling to the sixth inning, and it's still 4-0 Tigers. And we're rolling on to the sixth. We'll see if the Tigers bring out Holman, or do they go to the bullpen and because Christian Little was warming up, but I think Holman's going to get a pitch count like Skeens used to, like last year, like over 100. That's just what I think. I think Holman's going to get that kind of he's going to get a leash like Skeens. You know, if he's throwing strikes and he's going to be able to go like 100 pitches start. So. Jeez. All right, so Jake Brown is going to come and play right field. So Larson's out. So Jake Brown will come play right field. So Larson will sub out. Here's a pitch. Gonna be a strike. 0-1. So Luke Holman is still out there in the sixth. He's at 85 pitches. Oh, the Cavs were out all those players and they still won. That's good. Here's the 0-1. It's out again. As McCormick at the plate. Yeah, the Cavaliers won. If they won that game, without Mitchell and Mobley and Tristan Thompson and Strus, that's an impressive win. That's a lot of talent that's not playing. That's gonna miss 1 and 2. That's a lot of talent missing. No Mitchell, no Mobley, no Thompson, no Strus. Man, that's a lot of points. That's being missed. Here's the 1-2. And that's high, 2 and 2. No, I would hate that. When you're playing somebody and they're missing all these players. Oh, it's gonna be an easy win. They're losing. They're missing all these players. 2-2 pitch. It's in there for strike 3. Looking. 9 strikeouts. You think, oh, it's gonna be an easy win. This team is missing this player, that player. There's no way. There's no way they're gonna have the. There's no way they're gonna have the offensive power to beat us. Man, so that's strikeout number 9 there for Holman. And the first pitch is a ball here to Christensen. So 1-0 to count here to Christensen. We're in the top of the 6th. And the 1-0 is in there for a strike. 1-1. A 1-1 to count. Little still warming up. He'll more than likely will come out in the 7th. Here's a ground ball to first, and Jones will take it himself. 2 down. Two down. Davis has to go off the Lakers to win. Think so? All right, so 2 down, nobody on base, and Washman due up. Play the last batter here for Holman. The pitch, and it's gonna be they go to first. They appeal down to first. He went around 0-1. So 0-1 to count here to Washman. The 0-1 can be hit out of play. 0-2. to 0-2 to count. To Isaac Washman. 0 for 1 on the evening. The 0-2 is fouled. He's alive. Holman's 1 strikeout away for 10. Got 9 right now. So 0-2 to count. 8 in a row retired for Holman. The 0-2 pitch going to be fouled again. Do it again. So 5 o'clock local time, Central Time, tomorrow is the start for the baseball game between the Tigers and Musketeers. And I don't think there's any rain in the forecast for tomorrow. So tomorrow should be a we should not have any delays in the start time. Here's the 0-2, and that's way outside, 1-2. Did not have any delays. So 1-2 to count. The pitch is swinging and a miss. That's going to end the top of the 6th. That's strikeout number 10 for Holman. We got 10 strikeouts in 6 innings of work. And we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 4-0 Tigers. We got something going. We got something brewing. Same thing. All right, so bottom of the 6th we go. It's 4-0 Tigers. SEC men's basketball tournament should be starting soon. Lady Tigers demolished Auburn today. They move on. They move on to the next round tomorrow. Lady Tigers. One day. Pirate upside down, man. I got this for he got me right side up. He got me my money. Fucking trial attorneys. All right. Hey, what's up? I'm doing okay today. How are you doing? Just waiting for this baseball game to get restarted as we go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 4-0 LSU. Luke Holman has 10 strikeouts on the evening. I think he's going to be lifted here in the 7th when we come around again. Holman has 10 strikeouts, 2 walks, in 6 innings. And he's pitched good again, man. Luke Holman's he's our best pitcher. I don't think it's even up for debate. Here's a pitch to Jones. Strike. 0-1. I don't think it's even up for debate. I think Luke Holman's our best pitcher, and he stays healthy. The 0-1 is a ground ball to short. And there's 1 down. So Jones grounds out 6-3. If Holman stays healthy all season, Tigers have a good chance to get to Omaha. He's our Friday starter. Glad that Jay Johnson made the change. Hurd on Fridays to Holman. All right, so we got Beanham due up. It's gonna be a ball 1-0. Yeah, I watched. Yeah, they kicked Auburn's ass. Here's a 1-0. And it's a strike. Who they play? I know they play tomorrow. But who do we play tomorrow? So Bainham at the plate. The 1-1 is hit him. So Bainham gets plunked. The Tigers get a man on in the 6th. Auburn has given LSU problems this year up until today. They beat us once over there in Auburn, and they played us tough in Baton Rouge. But today we came out and just beat them. All right, we got who's up? Braswell up. Yeah, Braswell. Pitch. Here's a line out the third. That's me double play. Double play inning over with. Wow. So line drive to third. He throws a first and doubles Bainham off. We'll go to the 7th. It's 4-0 Tigers. Man. Man, I think I hate comparing, pitchers to pitchers. But he's putting up Paul Skeen's numbers. I'll say that. He struck out 10 batters in 6 innings tonight. That's Paul Skeen's numbers. Man, Luke Holman, man, Alabama. How the hell did you let this guy leave your baseball program? Jeez, man, I'm glad he came here. He's our best pitcher. His ERA is 0.00. He strikes out like 10 batters a game. He's putting up Paul Skeen's numbers. He is. So, and he's been a pleasant surprise. I didn't think he'd be this dominant. I know he was a really good pitcher at Alabama, but I didn't think he'd be this dominant. His ERA is at 0. He strikes out 10 batters a freaking game. Damn. Dude. You got him, man. Thank you, Alabama. All right, so Christian Little on in relief as Holman's day is done. Holman went 6 innings, struck out 10 batters in 6 innings of work, and gave up no runs and no hits. No hits. Luke Holman gave up no hits. So Christian Little on in relief. As the Tigers are going to need Little to, throughout the year, we're going to have Christian Little pitch well. I know we got a lot of arms in the bullpen, but Christian Little has got to be one of those guys that we can depend upon in the middle innings of work. All right, here comes pitch to Cushing. That's down low, 1-0. Look at this shift. Jesus Christ. Here's the 1-0. That's a strike. 1-1. Yeah, my Skeens jersey and my Tommy White jersey just got mailed from DH Gate. That's a foul to play. So I should have that in about 2 weeks. It takes about 2 weeks. Once it leaves the facility over there in China, takes about 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Here's a 1-2. That's outside, 2-2. I got a purple Skeens jersey and a purple Tommy White jersey coming. Give me something else to wear besides this Dylan Cruz jersey. So 2-2 to count here to Cushing. As Christian Little will come set. And the pitch is a ground ball. Short. And he had to hurry, and they got him. 1 down. Oh yeah, I watched it. Yeah, I watched that game. Southeastern had 2 outs, and they were about to win, and LSU won the game. I was out of town, so that's why I didn't do it. I thought I was gonna be home Wednesday. Here's the Dupre, the plate. Gonna be a swing and a miss. Man, he might have fouled tip back into the catcher, but it's 0-1. Yeah, I thought Southeastern was gonna win. They had us 3-1 in the ninth. There was 2 outs. I was like, well, maybe Southeastern is their night, and they couldn't get the third out. The third out. The 0-1 account. There's a hit to right field, going back, good hit, and it's a be off the wall. That's the first hit of the game, and they'll throw it back in the infield. That's a double though. So Dupre gets a double. That's the first hit of the game. Man, first hit of the game. First hit of the game. Man. All right, so Dupre gets a double. It's going up Schultz to the plate. Come on, Little. So Schultz up. And the pitch is upstairs, 1-0. Did anybody know what the softball game? Did they get rained out? I know they're up there in Lexington, and they played. They started play. I thought they were talking on the baseball broadcast about it raining again. Here's a 1-0. It's a strike, 1-1. Here's about the softball team. The 1-1 account. It sucks now the softball and the baseball teams play at the same time. But I can only do one. Can't do both. I can't clone myself. 2-1. Wish I could. Wish I can clone myself. That I can do the softball game and a baseball game. Can't do that. So Dupre on his second here for Xavier. 2-1 account. That's the first hit of the game. We got Schultz up. 2-1 is a base hit right field. And that's going to be they'll throw back in, but I think, Dupre stopped at third. So first and third. Man. This is just not this, man. See, it's not a good outing for Little so far, man. And so 2 hits now in the inning for Xavier. That's our first 2 hits of the game. We're going to have Hammond do up here for Xavier, for the Musketeers. And the pitch. Going to be a ball, 1-0. Yeah. Yeah, Tiger droppings isn't going to like Little tonight. Here's a 1-0. 2-0. Yeah. Yeah, Tiger droppings probably talking bad about Little right now. They pull him. Damn. So 2-0 to count here to Hammond. Got 1 out and 2 on. First and third here for the Musketeers. Pitch. That's going to be a ground ball. Could be 2. They're going to second for 1 to first. Double play. Good pitch there by Little. Gets the 4-6-3 double play. And the inning is half inning's over with. There we go. Pitcher's best friend. 4-6-3. Half inning over. There we go. Good pitch there. Bite the bases clean. Here we go. That's what you want to see there, little. So bottom of the 7th we go. And it's 4-0 Tigers. Get back. Back. All right. Another Cerveza. Cerveza. So bottom of the 7th we go is it's stretch time there at the box. Here for the Tigers. Time to stretch. Time to stretch. Let's go. Bottom of the 7th we go. It's 4-0 tie. We haven't scored in a while. I don't think we've scored since the second inning of we scored 2 in the first and 2 in the second. Looked like we were going to score a lot of runs here in this game, but Xavier has kind of shut us down since the 3rd inning. All right, we got a lot of votes were in. 90% of you guys said the Tigers were going to win. 10% said Xavier. 49 votes. All right, so Xavier, they're projected to finish second in the Big East. UConn is predicted to finish first in the Big East college baseball. There's a pitch to Klein, and he'll pick it for a ball, 1-0. As Hoskins still going strong here for Xavier. Though he struggled the first 2 innings, but he's kind of settled down. Here's a pitch. Strike, 1-1. So 1-1 account here to Klein. The pitch is 2-1. So 2-1 account. Probably tomorrow night. 2-1. That ball's popped up along the infield, and 1 down. They're probably LSU baseball tomorrow. They play at 5:00 Central. So. All right, the Tigers softball team up 5-1 in the 4th inning. So the softball game is getting back underway in Lexington, Kentucky. We got the Milam due up. That ball hit the left field and foul, though. Man, 1-1. Almost got down. So Stephen Milam is 2 for 3. He has a double, a single, He has a rippy. He's batting .432 on the season. No homers and 11 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. It's down low, 1-1. So 1-1 it counted to mile. He's been a surprise. Here's a strike 1-2. Yeah, March Madness is always a fun time. To watch the upsets and when the favorites go down. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 down. It's always fun watching a 16 seed beat a 1 seed or a 15 beat a 2 and 14 to beat a 3. Man, it's fun watching those smaller schools that you really don't know much about. But so Hoskins has 5 Ks on the night. Swing and a miss by White. 0-1. What's up, Kelly Gardner? Good evening. So 0-1 account. And it's gonna be it's a ball. 1-1. So 1-1 account. And the 1-1 is 2-1. Two and one to count. Here to Tommy White. Come on, Tommy. Hit a home run, Tommy. Here's a pitch. 3-1. So 3-1 to count here, Tommy White. As we're in the bottom of the 7th. 2 down. The pitch. Right to the knees. 3-2. Yeah. Here comes the 100th pitch for Hoskins. The pitch is a ball. He chased ball 4, I thought. It stays 3-2. So once next weekend is the SEC play. 3-2 pitch is swung on. Center field. Got a beat on it. That's going to make the catch. That's going to end the inning. We'll go to the 8th. Still 4-0 LSU. As Tigers been stuck at 4 runs since the second inning of work. I'll be right back. Being the top of the 8th inning. Comes the pitch. Swing the miss. Here we go. We got Carter Hendrickson up. It counts 1-1 to Hendrickson. Little delivers the 1-1. Swing and miss. One and done, missing out. Damn, that was fast inning. Shit. So it was a quick half inning. So 1-2 to count. To Hendrickson. The pitch. That ball's out of play. Plays 1-2. Damn, that was a quick half inning. Shit. I thought I had like seconds. So 1-2 to count. So Little will come set. And the pitch is in there for strike 3. Looking. 2 down. Yeah, Little's still pitching. I wouldn't. I mean, nobody knows like who's gonna be playing who in the bracket. That's why I've kind of held off starting it. Here's a base hit center field as McCormick singles the center. That's why I've kind of waited to start my bracket because, I mean, nobody knows who's playing who. Nobody knows who the 1 seed is, the 2 seed is. I'll probably do men and women's bracket challenge. All right, and we got Christensen due up, I believe. Yep. We got 2 down, 1 on. The pitch is a strike. 1-1. The Little has a lot of. He's got good stuff, man. He's gotta pitch better. Got some good stuff. Here's the 0-1, up and in, 1-1. All right, so 1-1 to count. We're in the top of the 8th. It's 4-0 LSU. It's been 4-0. It's been 4-0 since the 2nd inning. Here's the 1-0 coming to Christensen. No time is called. Was that a pitch clock violation? It was. But there was a pitch clock violation. So 2-1 to count. 2-1 pitch is 3-1. Come on, man. So counts now 3-1 as Little delivers, and it's ball 4. We got 2 on and 2 out. Yeah, I mean, they got a. Oh, we got a bullpen move. We got I think it's yeah. Nope, it's Herring. So Herring's coming on relief. So Will Herring will come on in relief here for LSU as Christian Little will be lifted here in the 8th as the pitch clock violation really derailed that at bat. So really derailed that at bat. So we'll see what Griffin Herring. All he's got to do is come on and get it out. Anybody watch Australian rules football? I think it's coming back on like this week. It's been coming back on, but They coming on really early, like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I think tonight they have a game at 11 o'clock. Maybe 12 o'clock Eastern on FS2. Always like watching the Australian rules football. Find it fascinating. So Griffin Herring on relief. His ERA is 10.39 in 4 innings of work, 4 Ks, 4 walks, in 3 appearances. Yeah, those numbers have got to improve. Those numbers have got to improve. Herring ERA of 10. Yeah, you got to get that down. It's high. All right, we got Washman up. That's a strike on 1. So 0-1 account as Herring will come set. And the 0-1 is in the dirt. That's a really good stop. 1-1. That was a really good stop there by the catcher. 1-1. And the 1-1 is swinging and a miss. 1-2. Good pitch there by Herring. The Washman's over 2 on the Eden. So 1-2 to count. 1-2. Gonna be. Did he go around? Did he go field first? And yes, he did win. He went around. They're gonna say he went around, and here comes the Xavier coach out. He's pissed, and he's about to get tossed. He's pissed. As the Xavier skipper is probably going to be tossed here, because he was not happy with that call at all. That's going to end the top of the inning. So we're going to the bottom of the 8th. It's 4-0 Tigers. And so the first base umpire ran him up. And let's look at the replay. And that's 50. That's 50-50, man. Man, that is a 50-50 call, man. I mean, I get why the Xavier skipper was pissed. I get it. But here we go. So bottom of the 8th we go. And it's 4-0 Tigers. Man, I get why he's pissed. If that was reversed, if that call was against LSU, yeah, LSU fans would be crying. That was a not a swing and miss. All right, so we go to the bottom of the 8th. Still 4-0 Tigers. As Tigers been stuck at 4 runs for a while now. Looked like LSU. Looked like it. First 2 innings looked like LSU was going to be going to put up like 8-9 runs this game, but not so much. Not so much. Xavier has pitched well since this start of the 3rd inning. But we'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 4-0 Tigers. T-Mobile, yeah. Well. All right, we got a new pitcher here for Xavier. Is Jake Lambden. Yeah, Hoskins pitched. Hoskins pitched really well for Xavier after following the first 2 innings. As all right, so Lambden on in relief. Here comes a pitch. Going to be a ball high, 1-0. So 1-0 to count here. The pitch going to be a strike. Neal 1-1. All right, so 1-1 to count here to Neal. We got Neal, Travinsky, and Brown do up. Here's a 1-1 in the dirt. 2-1. So 2-1 to count. The pitch. Foul straight back. 2-2. So 2-2 to count. The pitch going to be popped up along the outfield grass and makes a catch. It's a shortstop makes the catch. Man, 1 down. Jeez. He called everybody off. 1 down. It went down. So Neal pops out. Gonna bring up Travinsky up. Travinsky at the plate. We got 1 down and nobody on. He's 1 for 2. Single and a sac fly. Batting .356. That's a ball 1-0. So 1-0 to count here. 1-0 to count to Travinsky. 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Drop and another ball. 2-0. Pardon me, 2-0. So 2-0 to count. Here to Travinsky. Pitch. Can be 3-0. So 3-0 here to Hayden Travinsky. Rio going to be a line out to third. Man, a line out to third base. 2 down. Good play by the hot corner. 2 down. 2 down. That's going to bring up Jake Brown to the plate. All right, so Jake Brown due up. The pitch is a strike. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And swing and miss. 0-2. Hells won that. What's up, Hollywood Plays? Yeah, the Pelicans won today. So Jake Brown at the plate. 0-2 to count. 0-2 pitch in the dirt. 1-2. We're almost to the ninth inning here. So 1-2 to count. Pitch gonna be swung on center field and got a bead on it, makes a catch, and that's gonna retire the side, man. So the LSU, man, they've been shut down since the second. We'll go to the ninth. It's 4-0 LSU. Man, I mean, the Pelicans are playing well, man. I think they need to get to the 4 seed so we can have some home court advantage in the playoffs. Yeah, go back. Go to the top of the ninth inning. Let's go, man. Let's go. Top of the ninth inning. Ah, man. Right. So top of the ninth inning we go. It's 4-0. 4-0 LSU. Uh got 0-3-0 for Xavier and 4-7-0 for LSU. We go. So Herring's still out there for LSU here in the ninth. Here comes a pitch. Going to be a swing and a miss. 0-1. We got Cushing due up. The pitch going to be another. So it's a ball. But 2-0. And the pitch in the dirt. So Milazzo behind the plate for LSU right now. We got 3-0. So Herring will come set. Here's a pitch. Three to miss. 1 down. It was 2-2. The count was 2-2. I said 3-0, but I was had a brain fart. So 1 down. Here comes a pitch. It'll be a strike. 1-1. Here to Dupre. The 1 has popped up as Jones in foul territory and makes the no, he can't make the catch. Wow. As Jones overran it. Did not make the catch. Stays 0-2. Not a good job there by Jones. So counts 0-2. So Herring will come set. Pitch. 1-2. 1-2. So the praise 1 for 2 with a double. Here's the 1-2. And swing and a miss. 2 down. The Tigers are 1 out away of getting a Friday night win here against Xavier. As we go. So Schultz due up here for Xavier. Here comes the pitch. Gonna be a strike. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 to Schultz. 0-1. Gonna be hit to right field. Could end the game. And it does. As Brown makes a catch in right field, and the game is over. And the Tigers win 4-0. So 0-3-0 for Xavier. And 4-7-1 for LSU. Tigers got those 4 runs in the first 2 innings, and that's all they needed. That's all they needed. So they went 4-0 over Xavier. So early on, looked like this game was going to be really of a blowout. It looked like LSU was going to score 7, 8, 9 runs, but Xavier really shut us down from the 3rd inning on. But Luke Holman, Little, and Herring combined on the shutout. So good pitching by Holman. He had 10 Ks. Little pitched well. And Griffin Herring pitched well. So 0-3-0 for the Xavier Musketeers. Excuse me. And 4-7-1 for the Tigers. Holman's 4-0. And Hoskins falls to 2-2 on season. So I'll be here tomorrow afternoon, evening, whatever you want to call it, but 5 o'clock Central Standard Time, as the Tigers will play Xavier again. I'll be here. Yeah, I'll be here. God willing, I'll be here. So I hope to see you guys tomorrow afternoon, evening, whatever you want to call it. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.